Hi, Erin. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How have you been?
I've been good.
What have you been up to?
Just schoolwork.
Yeah. How's that been going?
It's been going better
Yeah.
since we established those goals last time.
Yeah. So are you on the right track to graduating?
Um, Not completely, but I'm close.
What do you mean that completely?
Like, I have all my grades up in all my classes except one.
Which class is that? Is that
It's math.
math? Okay. Was that the one that you couldn't miss another class?
No, that was my science class.
Oh, okay. Well, so you haven't missed the science class, right?
No.
Because that was one of the goals. And um, yeah, so you're on the right track to graduation. And then, do you remember what your goal was if you got to graduation?
It was to get a job.
To yeah. But I meant like your reward. Sorry,
Oh,
go to a basketball game or watch a basketball game. Yeah. So is that still something? That's still a good goal
yeah.
or reward for your goal?
I think I would rather go to a basketball game than instead of watching it.
Yeah, me too. Who's your favorite team?
The Lakers.
The Lakers. Do you have a favorite player?
Well, it was Allen Iverson, but since he doesn't play anymore, it's Kobe Bryant.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, well, our second goal was to take the career assessment, and you came and you did that with me, and I have the results for you. Are you wanting to know what it said? Yeah. Um, it said that you are a very social person and that you would do well. It's kind of ironic in like a daycare or a school setting, like a preschool setting or like an elementary ed setting. How do you feel about that? Have you ever thought about that before?
I mean, like, what kind of position?
Either teaching or being a para or
I don't know if I want to be a teacher because I would have to deal like with students that are going through the same thing I am, and I don't want to feel bad if I have to, put in like harsh attendance, um, like requirements, like my one teacher.
do you feel like if you were a teacher you'd be more understanding about those things though and you could like implement change in kids and hopefully get them to be successful like you're becoming?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's an option, like just something to think about. Um, how do you feel about everything going on right now, Ari?
Well, I'm still a little stressed out because of that one math class, but I'm better. I did get some information from the Boys and Girls Club, like we had talked about last time.
Yeah, that was one of your goals.
Um, my mom is still looking into that, but I know my goal was to at least talk to her about it, and I did that, and so she's looking into that, and my grandma has been watching all three of the kids just for a little bit because I think the kids are getting ready to do the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, and I have your reasons for you for completing that. Um, from my understanding, your 2-year-old is not your 2-year-old. Your sibling is going to be enrolled in that school program now.
Oh yeah.
Starting in a couple weeks, right? Sorry. How do you feel about that?
I'm glad, especially since it's at my school. I can, during lunch or something, I can go check on him if he needs to.
Yeah.
See how he's doing.
Yeah.
And then I know some of the people, I'm classmates with some of the people that are in that class also that will be watching him. So.
Do you feel comfortable with your classmates watching them?
The ones that work there,
yeah. Yeah. Good. Do they know him, like outside of school? Or?
No, they just heard me talk about it before, and I told them that he was going to be going there soon.
Right on. So you're well on your way with your goals that we determined. You want to come up with some new goals for maybe not next time, but maybe for yourself? Sure. We don't have to if you don't want to.
We can come up with some good goals.
Okay. What would be one thing that you would like to accomplish within the next month or so?
Getting my math class grade up.
Alright. And do you mind me asking where it's at now?
It's at like a T.
And have you looked at what it would take to get that to a grade that you would desire?
Well, I just want to, like I said earlier, I just want to get my grade like where I can pass all my classes. But I mean, I know a D is passing, but you know, if I do bad on one homework assignment, then it'll be like a
So you want to be
minus and an F. So,
comfortable.
yeah.
That's a really good. How do you think you can achieve that goal?
Just continuing to do my homework and attendance, and maybe trying to do tutoring for my tests. I know that was one of the consequences for one of our goals, but we talked about, like last time, we talked about how it could be like helpful also. So
Yeah, definitely.
and you said did you ever check up on whether there was tutoring in the morning?
Mm-hmm. There is, and you talked about like two classes in particular that you were struggling with, and math was one of them. And I talked to your math teacher. He's more than willing to meet with you before school. Sees a lot of potential in you.
Did you tell him like my situation, or just that I needed?
Just that you needed, that you wanted assistance.
Okay, good.
Confidentiality. We talked about that. Can you think of any other goals?
He said in the next couple months.
Yeah. No? Alright, we'll just leave that alone. You've been doing better in school lately, right?
Yeah.
So, have you found a new interest in it? Or do you still kind of think of it the same way?
I mean, I don't like love school, but I like it better now that I'm actually passing my classes.
Mm-hmm. Have you learned anything interesting? Or anything else like your interests?
Not really.
No? Well, yeah. So college is still not something you would be interested in doing? No? Okay. Well, you have done a really great job of coming in, making sure you're here to talk to me, and you've been going to your classes and on the right track for everything. And I think it'd be, before we end our session, it'd be important to talk about some strengths that you have as a person in order to keep yourself going and to keep on the path of, completing goals that you want to do. Let's write some of those down for you. What do you think some strengths are that you have?
Well, I'm caring.
Why? What about you do you think is caring? Why do you think that?
Because I babysit my siblings, and I care about them, and a lot of times I put their needs before mine, like, with the homework situation. So,
Yeah, definitely. Can you think of anything else?
I would say that I'm independent. I'm able to take care of myself and also my siblings.
Yeah. And do you think that being independent will help you in the future with doing anything that you want to do?
Yeah, I think it'll help me you know, once I graduate and start looking for a job, and also if I, like, if and when I move out.
Yeah. What are some other strengths that you have?
I would say that I'm mature.
I agree with that. You're very mature by your age.
And that I'm
Social. We found that out with your test.
Yeah.
By the way, do you think that helped you at all?
Well, I can see the results being like in a school or daycare because I like to be around kids. Okay.
Back to your strengths. Can you think of anything else?
Not at the moment.
I think you are a very smart person. That is something. You're very wise. I mean, you did say you were mature. You're independent, just what you said. You work really hard, so you're determined. And do you? Can you think of anything that holds you back?
Like from school.
From just anything.
Well, although caring is one of my strengths, it can be seen as a weakness since, like I said, I put others' needs before mine a lot of times. About what I'm gonna do with it. About what I'm gonna do with my grades. Go down again.
Alright, so we need to come up with a future plan to ensure that your grades will stay up. What are some things? What would you do if your grades went down?
Well, I would probably talk to my teachers.
What would you talk to your teachers about?
Well, it depends, like why my grades go down. Like, if it was for attendance, then I would maybe try to explain to them my situation and why I was not there that day. I mean, if it was like if I was late and turning in an assignment and they didn't accept late work, maybe I could like turn in late work for half credit or just something that at least I wouldn't get a 0.
You think they'd be willing to do that?
I don't know, they might not since not everybody has a chance or has an opportunity.
What are some other things that you could do?
Well, I could do that morning tutoring thing.
Yeah. Would that be something that you are actually willing to do, or is that just kind of?
I mean, it's like if I have to do it, I will.
How far?
I don't want to do it for like fun, but I want to get my grades to like pass them.
Do you have any friends that are doing it?
No.
How far away is graduation for you?
It's in May, so like 4 months.
4 months. You just gotta get that senioritis, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I have that too, really bad. But keep working hard. You don't have to go back again, which is a good thing. Do you think that there are any other things that could help you out?
No, but I mean, if for some reason I didn't graduate, well, I guess this could be one of the goals that you set up earlier, but if I didn't graduate for some reason, I could do summer school to finish.
I think another thing that you could do would be, do you have any friends in the classes that you're taking?
I mean, I talked to some people, but
Do you think that you could maybe get together with your friends and work on your assignments together, like even if it's over the phone?
yeah.
Possibly. Maybe that could be a goal. are you still interested in applying for jobs now, or?
Probably not until after I graduate because I'm stressed out already.
Yeah, I understand. It's hard to have a job and be in school.
Yeah.
Really hard. Since our session is ending, I'm going to talk to you about your strengths. I'm going to recap those really fast. You're a very caring person. You are independent. You're mature. You're social, and you're smart. And another good thing to mention when we're talking about your strengths is your support system, because I feel like you have a very strong support system. Is that something that you agree with?
Yeah, I guess.
I know your family, if they're not, then that's fine, but your siblings rely a lot on you. But I do feel like your grandma is around, your mom obviously cares about you, and your teachers are willing to work with you. So I think that's an important thing to remember. Is there anything that you want to talk about?
So it's the only thing that career assessment said. What's the school and daycare thing, or did it give like other options?
It gave some other options. I can give it to you, and you can look at it a little bit more in detail. There's like 4 areas which you scored really high in, like the interests are matching. So you're a really well-rounded person, which is pretty exciting. Are those things just not desirable for you at all?
The school.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know right now, just because school's hard for me at this point. But like I said, well, maybe if it was like working with younger kids, not kids my age.
It's something that you have experience in, so I think that it would be a good fit. But if you don't, then we could start over again, maybe take a different test and figure that out from there. Yeah.
I think it's good for now.
Good.
But maybe I can take one, like, if I change my mind before I graduate, then maybe I can do that.
Do you feel like you're comfortable enough to keep doing what you're doing and make sure that you're on the right track to getting your math grade up and everything? Or...
Yeah, I think like what we've talked about today has, helped me prepare for the future if something happens.
You can always, my number, we can always talk. I think that basically what you need to do is time to study and make sure you're getting everything done, just like you completed all your goals previously. I'm really proud of you. If that is all that you would like to talk about, then we can end this meeting, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're more than welcome to call me anytime you like.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.